Shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and infinite glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors unto the head apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who do rule well and teach well. Shalom. And to the elders and the elder bishops of Great Millstone as well. Shalom, shalom. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, and a hearty shalom to the sincere brethren laboring across the four winds of the earth, giving diligence to make their calling and election sure. Shalom, shalom. So this is Brother Ashamath, back at you with a prophecy update through the Spirit. Lord's will, this lesson is edifying, educational, and informative. This is what sort of sparked the lesson through the Spirit, this article right here. I'll leave a link, Lord's will, in the description box of the lesson so you can check it out on your own. Let's read the header. It reads, Verified in Vegas. Biometrics on display at world's largest tech conference. And that tech conference is talking about the Consumer Electronics Show, which takes place from the 9th of January, which is tomorrow, until the 12th. What's the theme? This year's keyword is AI, as in artificial intelligence, as companies race to capitalize on its increasing ubiquity. Now, what caught my attention is this word ubiquity. Let's look up artificial intelligence and biometrics for anybody who may be new. So biometrics is the automated recognition of individuals by means of unique physical characteristics, typically for the purposes of security. And that's what the World Economic Forum and the Wicked Elite are rolling out, stage by stage, under the guise of peace and safety, which is ultimately a worldwide tracking system through artificial intelligence, through the RFID implantable microchip, which is the fulfillment of Revelation 13 to 16. That's what's being rolled out. Now let's go into this word. Let's go into the definition of artificial intelligence. Is the intelligence of machines or software, as opposed to the intelligence of humans or animals. And we see in the end game through ultimately movies that they put out, like Terminator, War of the Machines, so on and so forth. Well, ultimately where they want this thing to go. And ultimately we're completely at the mercy of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is ultimately going to show up and show out for his elect. And ultimately he's given us insight on what's about to happen through the Holy Scriptures and through the prophecies. This is 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter and the 11th verse, and it reads, Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, his wicked schemes, plots, plans. Now let's go, and I may do a little bouncing around, but bear with me. It says, this year's keyword is artificial intelligence, as companies race to capitalize on its increasing ubiquity. Now, I looked at this word ubiquity just out of curiosity. Ubiquity. Presence everywhere or in many places, especially simultaneously. This dude wants to be like the Most High. This dude wants to be the Most High. Omnipresence. Omnipresence. That's another word. It says the quality or state of being omnipresent, all powerful. And that's what Esau Edom is looking to accomplish. Through what? Through his technology, through biometrics, through facial recognition, through artificial intelligence, and ultimately through the RFID implantable microchip. Now, what also caught my attention is this second article right here. It says U.S. Homeland Security asking for synthetic data systems, going into ultimately biometrics. And when I clicked on something, it opened up this, and it says, say hello to the new face of efficiency, security, and safety. That's 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. Let's go to it. And it reads, furthermore, Slakia, this is 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, and it reads, but of the times and seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai so cometh as a thief in the night, to those who are paying attention, ultimately to those who are outside the circle and not meant to receive this message. This is the point, and it reads, for when they shall say peace and safety, and that's what the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, the Wicked Elite, and their constituents, these technology companies, Silicon Valley, is doing under the guise of peace and safety, the World Health Organization. These new pandemics and these new versions of the CV-19 that are rolling out. That's all to lull the general population, those who are outside the circle, into taking the MOTB. And it's actually the Lord putting the Spirit on them to do so, to fulfill prophecy. And he reads 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, and the 3rd verse. And he reads, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. They shall not escape. Let's go to Daniel. Daniel 12. Let's hold this. And let's get this next thing. So what's also taking place as well is you have the World Economic Forum and the Davos meeting. And that takes place from the 14th to the 19th of January, literally the next week. Now, what's the common theme with Davos? Let's look into it. It says 3 of the biggest issues for AI that will set the agenda at Davos 2024. So that's the same theme that we see being rolled out at the Consumer Electronics Show, artificial intelligence. And what was the World Economic Forum saying last year? We need to have everybody augmented. Augmented means chipped in a fancy way. That's just another way of saying chipped. And it says 4 ways public-private partnerships can bridge the AI opportunity gap. So they're making this AI, they're making AI the new thing under the guise of peace and safety. And we know where it leads. I don't want to make this too much longer, but let's go get Daniel 12:1. And it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy peoples, because it's going to get so bad out here. And you have men and women and also children seeing visions at an all-time high of the times that we're coming into, which is Jacob's trouble. This is all simultaneous. And we're going to need, ultimately, the protection from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And he's going to show up and show out for his elect. Let's get Psalms 34, Psalms 35 and 4 real quick. And it reads, let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. And that's what Esau, Edom, and the wicked elite want you to do. They want ultimately you to bow down to this beast system and you to take that chip. And the scriptures say that none of the elect are going to be fooled. If it were so possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Matthew 24:24. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurt. Psalms 35:5. Let them be as chaff before the wind. That's going to happen to Babylon the Great. And let the angel of the Lord chase them. And that's ultimately what's going to happen, man. You're not going to be able to fulfill your new world order. It's going to be confounded. Psalms 35:6. And it reads, let their way be dark and slippery, and let the angel of the Lord persecute them. And that all starts out with this word going out, But ultimately it's going to get physical. And we're going to need protection. And it's coming. Lord, will we be those men? Daniel 12:1, and he reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. Talking about Jacob's trouble, which is the time period that we're in right now. The beginning of sorrows leading into Jacob's trouble. And the more and more, these visions happen, the more and more, the ball gets rolling with this AI, the closer we are. We see it happening. This is Daniel 12:1, and it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, that time is talking about now. That time is talking about now. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Thy people shall be delivered. The Hebrew Israelites, the elect of the nation of Israel. Everyone that should be found written in the book. Everyone that should be found written in the book. Lord, will we be those men? Now, let me see. There's something else I was meaning to get. Notice when it comes back. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you all a quick little update. You got the Consumer Electronics Show, taking place tomorrow. Oh yeah, Barakat Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. Now, when I scrolled down and I was reading this article, this is one of the advertisements that we see right here in the middle. And we know where this leads. We know exactly what this is right here. And that's what ultimately is being rolled out. The beast tracking system. The tracking system for ultimately the mark, which is the RFID implantable microchip. I'll just say it. And that's why you see certain stores, you go into Rite Aid or CVS and they have a lot of products locked up. You go into certain grocery stores and they'll have cameras set up right above the soda machine, right above the place where you're supposed to get your sodas. And, they'll have basically facial recognition technology and chip recognition technology set up because they're setting the grounds, and ultimately we're living in exciting and dangerous times at the same time because these things are written about in the Holy Scriptures, and we're seeing these things right in our faces in real time. So let's get 2 Corinthians, and I'll probably close on that right here. I didn't want this to be too long. I just wanted to give you all a quick little update. You got the Davos taking place next week, in Switzerland, and the main theme is artificial intelligence. And you have the Consumer Electronics Show taking place tomorrow until the 12th. And what's the main theme for both? Artificial intelligence. This is 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, and the 11th verse in the ESV. And it reads, so that we cannot be outwitted by Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, ultimately who is working through Esau, to fulfill the plans of the Heavenly Father, because this is the Heavenly Father's chip. He's just using Esau as a pawn. 2 Corinthians 2:11, it reads, so that we cannot be outwitted by Satan, for we are not ignorant of his designs, his evil schemes, his evil plots. Let's get Psalms 30, Isaiah 37, 32 and 7. Ready it. That's it right there. Isaiah 32 and 7. And it reads, wicked devices to pass. Oh, that's Psalms 32. I'm gonna try to find it this way. I think that's it. Wicked devices to pass. Oh, it's lucky. That's 37 and 7. Psalms 37 and 7. Bear with me. I be trying to find precepts like this instead of Googling it all the time. Psalms 37 and 7. And it reads, yep. And it reads, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Help us in the way, man. Big bro's in the way. And he's already here through the Spirit, through the lessons, through the brotherhood, This is Psalms 37 and 7, and it reads, rest in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself. Don't stress out. Don't get all miscombobulated, because Esau is going to lose terribly. It's going to be a flawless victory for Yahushua and the elect. This is Psalm 37 and 7, and it reads, rest in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because Esau, Edom, he's been raised up just so the Lord can show his power by taking him out and taking him down. So his name can be exalted, and the name of the Lord will be exalted only in that day. We're in those times, man. Psalms 37 and 7, and it reads, rest in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, Esau, Edom, the wicked elite, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices that goes into evil schemes, plots, plans, the new world order, this artificial intelligence, biometrics, facial recognition technology, these Tesla bots, these smart cities, smart grids, and all that. Metered use of meat. All this wicked shit that Esau Edom's looking to push. Don't even trip, man. Don't even trip. He's going to lose. Let's read it again. Psalm 37:7, and it reads, "Rest in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass." Yeah. So Esau Edom, his wicked schemes and his wicked plots, they have to play out. So the Lord ultimately can show his power, man. So I don't want to make this too much longer. You got 2 key conferences coming up in the next 2 weeks. We'll keep an eye on those through the Spirit. And the main theme for both of them is artificial intelligence. Beast, basically the beast tracking system. And that's what it is. So with that, I'm going to close on out. Lords, will you find this lesson edifying and informative? Let's go through these World Economic Forum articles right here, just to give you all a play-by-play of what the World Economic Forum in Davos is saying. So 3 of the biggest issues for AI that will set the agenda for Davos 2024. So the main thing for Davos, the Davos meeting in 2024 is AI as well. It's all over their website. It's all over the World Economic Forum website. AI. 4 ways private-public partnerships can bridge the AI opportunity gap. These young global leaders are driving the impact of the age of AI. 3 important considerations for leaders. It's just all over the place. AI is transforming cybersecurity. How can security experts respond? It's just all over their website. So we know where this leads, man. And Barakati Halabashim Halashai, we're in those times. You see the earthquakes in diverse places, the uprisings of the people. You got World War III on the way, and you have men, women, and children receiving visions at an all-time high. While this technology is being rolled out and being called peace and safety and cool. But blessed are your eyes for they see and your ears for they hear. So I'm going to close on out right there. Lord, will you find this lesson edifying, educational, and informative? And in closing, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory unto the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors unto the head apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who do rule well and teach well. Shalom. Unto the elders and the elder bishops of Great Millstone as well. Shalom, shalom. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, and a hearty shalom to the sincere brethren living across the 4 winds of the earth, giving diligence to make their calling and election sure. Shalom, shalom. And until next time, next lesson, next live stream, shalom, DTA, wa, abba, babal. Som. Shalom.